We recap our 3-0 wins against Vancouver and Austin and preview Sunday's Clásico Angelino on this LAFC Weekly.
This team can compete in Europe easily, in my opinion.
All smiles from the black and gold after Tuesday's CONCACAF Champions clash versus Vancouver. A little bump to start the match 5 minutes in, but they're going to have to do better than that to beat McCarthy. Not gonna lie, that play gave me tiny flashbacks to the Alajuelense home game, but not even 2 minutes later, and the black and gold were coasting after Bouanga drew a penalty and Vela finished it to put any nerves to ease. McCarthy had to make another save before a great pass from Elias sprung Vela for his second finish of the game. The team played well and kept Vancouver on their toes for the rest of the game to secure our place in the semifinals for the second time in club history, having previously reached the final in 2020. Cifuentes capped the night off with a golazo, pinging the ball off both posts from just outside the box for a definitive 6-0 on aggregate. All gas, no brakes, and on to the semis versus Philadelphia Union. Here's what Dolo had to say after the game.
Yeah, our objective tonight was to advance into the next round. We're happy with that. I'm also happy and pleased with the performance, especially over the 2 legs. Last round we achieved a very good performance in leg 1. Leg 2 was so-so, but this round, we had 2 strong performances. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm pleased with the progression of the team, and it's a competition we really want to continue on in, and if we have a chance to win, we would love that. But the semifinals will be very tough. All of the teams left in the tournament are quite strong, so it becomes much and but we're looking forward to the challenge and opportunity. Defensive performance in the first 25 minutes was not very good. We just kept backing up and dropping and trying to find safety in numbers, which is not the way we want to play, and actually got pretty lucky in the 5th minute to not go down a goal. And we talked about it at half, and the improvements were there right away. We're back to our way of defending in football, and I don't think we conceded a shot in the second half, so that's what we wanted to see. But we're very pleased with keeping a clean sheet over a few weeks now, and that is, as far as I know in this game, and the recipe to success is to defend well and at moments be effective in front of goal.
We've now outscored opponents 10-2 this year in Champions League and have the Golden Boot leader in Bouanga with 5 goals and Vela not too far behind in third with 3. This past Saturday, LAFC remained unbeaten in MLS with a 3-0 thumping over Austin FC at home thanks to a Bouanga hat-trick, his first in MLS and second this year after bagging one in Champions League. Chances went both ways to start the match until Denny broke the deadlock late in the first half before adding 2 more in the second. We now sit at 14 points and third in the West behind Seattle and St. Louis, who have 16 and 15 points respectively, keeping in mind that we still have a game in hand after our season opener was postponed. The only other team still unbeaten in MLS besides the black and gold is Cincinnati. We saw some rotation in the squad, including Denil Maldonado's first start in MLS, as well as the debut of goalkeeper Eldin Jakupovic. Jakupovic had a great game, coming in clutch with 4 saves and keeping the clean sheet. An impressive debut for him, and I've got to say, I've never felt better about our goalkeeping options. Enough of me though, what are your thoughts on this one, Dolo?
Very happy with the performance and result. Another good performance and result after a Champions League match. Last time around it was against New England, this time Austin, so I'm extremely happy with the way the guys performed. We did make an adjustment around the 31st minute, which then made things a little easier, and I think the game turned completely after that point. And we were in complete control, and towards the end, obviously then dominant, but the scoreboard helps, so scoring goals at the right moments also helps. But very happy with the guys. A couple players who came on tonight who hadn't played a whole lot lately. Sergi Palencia with a fantastic performance, like he had been a starter for 5 years at LAFC. Has learned our system. Has come in very well in our system. Extremely intelligent player. Just hasn't missed a beat. Danilo Maldonado came on tonight and played very well next to Giorgio. There aren't too many that are better to pair up than Giorgio, but Danilo was excellent, didn't make a mistake tonight, was aggressive with his defending forward, won all of his aerial battles, so I'm very happy to get him a game and to see that performance as well. And lastly, Eric Duenas, our academy product, who came on in a very good manner. Tried to get him a goal, but just wasn't his night, but I'm sure there'll be many more in his career. And it's wonderful to see a few academy players come through and get their first minutes and meaningful minutes and not only get minutes but perform very well at a high level.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for coming. Very happy to do my first MLS game, my first LAFC game. Was a good afternoon, 3 points, clean sheet, and yeah, we're looking now forward. Yeah, I felt something special. I mean, the fans are unbelievable. And yeah, today I played and then the first half, end of the first half, something happened, long ball. And then I was shouting keeper and Chiellini went in front of me. And then he told me after in the halftime he didn't hear me because of the fans, and it says a lot. I mean, I really enjoyed today, and hopefully we can continue like this. Almost every team is saying, yeah, we are a family, we are that, we are this. But from the first day when I came here, everybody welcomed me. I saw a special group. The unit is strong, and like you mentioned, in the trainings, yeah, if we have like a tournament, 3 teams, everybody's going full power, and it has to be like this. We have a good squad and everyone wants to play, that's normal. So how you want to compete, it's in the trainings, fair, but you have to compete, and we are a proper family here. You can see it in the dressing room after the games. You can see in the airplane when we flying somewhere. It's a proper group, and I feel really comfortable here. Yes, I'm one of the oldest with Chiellini, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be one of the oldest, but we have to do a little bit different as an older, because we have a lot of young players. So we cannot be every day mature. We have to be a little bit kids as well. But it's all good. It's all good. The team is looking every week stronger and stronger and stronger. And this team can compete in Europe easily, my opinion.
Looking ahead, LAFC are back in action this Sunday at 1:30 p.m. as we head to Carson to face the Galaxy. Their supporters are still boycotting games, demanding Klein resign after a decade of mediocrity that's led to their fall from grace. This year, they're winless in 6 games and sit 13th out of 14 in the West with 3 points and a goal difference of -6. They're coming into this with a 2-match losing streak, having lost to Seattle 2-1 and Houston 3-0. Carson will also be missing their center back Martin Cáceres and midfielder Douglas Costa due to red cards picked up in their last game. But on the bright side for them, Chicharito looks to be back from injury and ready to start. Due to the ongoing boycott and both teams' run of form, this game is looking to be a blackout of epic proportions, setting the stage for LAFC to clap Carson in their own stadium for the first time ever. The one wild card in this is that for Carson players, for how mediocre they've been in seasons since we started against us, this game becomes their Super Bowl. This is their Champions League final. This is as good as it gets. And they always go balls to the wall in games like this. You never know what you're going to get with these games. They've been crazy since the start, and this one is probably going to be more of the same. Whatever squad we roll out, they have to start the game like we did against Vancouver. Jump at them from the go. Don't let them get settled in. Don't give them any breathing room. Get a couple goals in early and control the rest of the game. We have the talent to make it happen. We'll have Dolo have the final words on this episode. Please hit the like button if you've made it this far. I would really appreciate it. Take it away, Dolo.
How is it that the guys are able to sort of focus so easily on such a quick turnaround? You just played on Saturday, you got another game Tuesday, you have a Traffico on Saturday. How are the guys able to mentally be able to handle so many games in this congested schedule?
It's a good question. I think that has to do with experience in the locker room. I think we have a lot of players who have done this before. That helps. I believe the way we are tactically and physically loading players helps in those regards. At the right moments, giving the players the information they need, and also at the right moments, taking the information away and letting them just enjoy and recover. And so keeping a close eye on that, which means we observe a lot, see how players are mentally and physically. Is it a learning day? No. Is it a loading day? Maybe. Or is it a recovery day? And so far, it's been quite organic or homogenic with the group, that we've all been kind of on the same page, and that's really important. And we'd like to finish this week with a strong note.
Stay posted.
Before we get to any match day stuff, this is a story that needs